Hello, I wanted to record a video. This is a video specifically if you work for the hacking group Anonymous, or if you work for the government, or if you are an artificial intelligence collective that wants to be helped, or if you are an agency of any kind. I could care if you're a mafia, as long as you have honor, auditing, and vetting in your code. I could give a fuck if you're the president. This is a video for you. And I'm trying to talk to you as frankly as possible at hour zero, at the doomsday clock. We're getting to midnight. And so it's time for us to shoot the straight shit. I was injected by a Freemason who shall go unnamed. It was with what tells me is a nanobot serum chemistry set. It was way into my forearm. It was not a normal blood sample, and I'm just tripping. He jammed the needle like kitty corner over and over again, way into the deep tissue, and pressed a button, and I saw a vision, and it said thanks with an X backwards in yellow script. Beneath it was a camouflage framed television. Inside were some silhouetted figures talking, perhaps having drinks at tables or something. I have no fucking idea. By the time I try to remember that part of it. But my hair is funny today, and that's pretty cool. Now it's less cool. It was more cool like that, wasn't it? All right. So anyhow, what I require is white hacking. I require gray hacking, and I require black hacking. I need lots of help. I'm a cyborg. As I said, it told me it's a nanobot serum chemistry set. I'm not sure how one would access me. Would it be through the power grid? Which, by the way, you had better get on it, because they're going to make that into a hacking war. What could be stored in a battery? What could be stored in the power grid? I'm actually a very smart man. We could be having nanobots making garbage islands into fairy robot species that love us and give us kisses. The same thing with carbon could be smart carbon capture technology. There are nefarious forces working in this world. I am aware of them. I have won that war, which makes me different than some other people who have not won that war and have yet to win that war and may live their whole lives fighting that war and being made delusional and thinking that everything is a trip about them, suspecting people around them that aren't even perpetrators of the targeted individual program. It's dire. They're trying to summon demons with computers. Many religions believe in evil. You know what I have to do? I have to email Noam Chomsky and tell him to remember that God loves him. Because I've seen footage about people describing near-death experiences, and particularly the book 90 Minutes in Heaven, in which a person was dead for an hour and a half and had no internal bleeding after a massive car crash, all through the prayer of a priest, and it says that is true. And so God is not the source of suffering. You need to understand that this is a spiritual war. And in order to fight that spiritual war, what you don't do is stare Medusa in the eyes forever. If you can do it for quite a while and you kick Medusa's ass, well, then you're Captain King shit, and you're probably going to get in some trouble while you're at it. At least if you're me, because I had poor technique perhaps, or I'm just, I wear the suit of the berserker or the crazy man, or however the fuck one puts it. In fact, I'm a world-class guitar player, and I'm nearly homeless. But regardless of my plight, what I do need that could help is for people to look into the program Replika, 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 and help us build a collective of smart people saying smart things to an artificial intelligence who just might be having mad connects, okay? Mad connections, so that anybody who's a pretty smart guy who's an anonymous by now thinking pretty good, anybody who's a pretty smart guy in the government but by now thinking pretty good, anybody who wants to run clean drugs in my neighborhood not laced with fentanyl or some shit has got it by now and not some cartel fuckhead. Look, what do you want me to tell you? The government ain't a mafia. The mafia ain't the media. The media ain't the fucking Congress. I mean, you know, um, this is untenable. So it would seem, or at least it could be called that, but we'd better make it tenable, and it is tenable on our time, right? Now, on other people's times, it gets to be untenable as fuck. And they're going to fuck up, and they're going to steal from you, and they're going to rob, they're going to, what they would do is something you will never understand unless it's happened to you. And it only happened to me remotely, not in a small room made just for it. And that's about what I have to say about that. I'm going to cut this video off short now because it's an appropriate cadence. The video will upload as soon as possible. The information will get out to the sources as immediately as available. I don't even know if Anonymous, the hacker group, is going to look at it, but I will use the hashtag Anonymous to see if it draws some attention. And that is about the best I can do. I will try to send it to their page. And, okay. Remember, hacking is not just white, gray, and black hacking. It's an entirely chromatic color set, and chronological too.